Hey, everybody, I'm so sorry I'm late. How are you all doing today? Had a had a meeting and everything, and had to deal with some homeless and stuff before I did anything. Um, so our ice age has ended. We uh we had actually 2 days of complete ice, and it already crippled almost almost 3,000 houses of power, busted water pipes, everything. There is literally a boil water, water boil warning for most outlining counties. Hey, Dale, how you doing, brother? Hey, Sarah says, how you doing? So, you don't know what a boil water problem is. That means your city builds sewer lines connected to your fresh water line, and one or both have busted, and one is leaking into the other. So you have to boil your water before you use it and before you cook with it. Even before, I know cooking with it makes it boil, but well, I'm glad to hear that, Sarah. But it's better to double boil your water if you use it. Anyways, sorry, I'm driving. Anyways, so that's a big problem with a lot of. Why are you in YouTube jail, Sarah? Hey, John, how you doing, brother? Yeah, sorry about it. I was late. I had to have a meeting with the other guard, and I had to help him deal with some crackhead homeless. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I didn't know there was a YouTube jail either. Unless YouTube jail is when they take off a video or something. I don't know. I don't know, Dale. So today we may we may do some early morning survival stuff. Oh, nice, Sarah. Nice. So you got 3 strikes on your channel. Good job, sis. What did you post that was so bad? So I bought some stuff from Daiso. If y'all don't know what Daiso is a Japanese dollar store that has infiltrated into America. It is a wonderful, wonderful dollar store. They have some really good stuff. And they also have an outdoor section, kind of like Poundland or what's Dollarama? Dollarama in Canada. Sarah, what did I tell you about the gun, the pew pew stuff? So, anyways, I bought some survival gear, some quote unquote camping gear from Daiso. We are going to, because if you watch other survival channels and wilderness channels and everything, everybody praises the word silky saw. I hate the silky saw because it is a pull cut, not a push and pull cut. It is a pruning saw, and it's easily able to snap. The only good thing about silky saws, the only good thing about silky saws is they're made out of carbon steel, so you could use it as a flint, a flint striker if need be. That's the only good thing I see about silky saws. So I found a cheaper Daiso Japanese version of a pruning saw. We're going to do some tests with it and see if it's better than a silky saw. Hey, what's up, Sid? Oh, I know, Dale. I wish we had a Dollarama. I like them. I miss Colligan stuff. And I know I've heard Dollaramas have Colligan like outdoor stuff. That's a difference between like other countries like dollar stores compared to American dollar stores. If you go to an American dollar store, if you go to an American dollar store, you're not going to find outdoor stuff to go on a weekend hike or anything. No, you're going to find food. You're going to find cheap, like household stuff. You may once in a while find something that can help you in camping, but not like Dollarama or Daiso or Poundland. You can even buy tents for camping in, Poundland. Can't do that here. You have to go to a place like, and maybe get lucky finding a tent or a hammock at like a Five Below, which is $5 and below. Hey, Luke, how you doing, bro? So, we, how are you, lovely? Are y'all, are y'all having a great Friday? If you're having a wonderful Friday, put a middle finger emoji in chat. Let me know, okay? Look at this gray in my beard. It's like it's migrating to the middle. Hey, Terry, how you doing, brother? So, I got my hey Terry, I got my worry dolls. I may be setting up a all night stream with the worry dolls. Maybe this weekend. Maybe maybe next week. Maybe next weekend. Because I think I work Sunday this. I think I work Sunday. Yeah, I work Sunday. Yeah. So maybe next weekend we'll do a like 8 hour stream of these worry dolls and see how the spirit world reacts with them, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Cynthia, how you doing, sis? Stop. Nice. I wish I could have a. I wish I could have one, Sid. It's 8:30 in the morning here. I just got off work. If y'all can't tell, so I'll try. I'll try, Terry. But yeah. So like I said, I bought some stuff and everything from Daiso. When I get home, y'all are riding shotgun with me. Well, you're probably riding in my lap. It probably looks like you're riding in my lap. And that's okay, because I love you all. You all can sit in my lap. That's fine. But when I get home, we are going to do some survival stuff with Japanese outdoor gear that I bought at Daiso. And if, you know, if you can, if you're in a state like a big city or something, um, look up on Google Maps and see if you do have a Daiso. It's DAISYO. I think that's how it's spelled. Um, and take a look at it. You know, they have fishing gear. They have a lot of stuff for outdoors. You know, and it's really cheap. You can make a good survival bag for about 20, $30 at that place. And I will show y'all what I bought there. And we will make a bug out bag. Well, I don't like using the word bug out bag. Wait, what? Hold on. You don't have one, Sarah? Oh, that sucks. I thought California, of all places, would have a Daiso at least. Toshiro. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Daiso. Yeah, Lukem. It's a Japanese dollar store. Because, like, Austin, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Houston, they all have a Daiso in it now. Like, it's starting to get big out here. I don't understand. Eh, yeah. But we are going to see Japanese made survival gear. see how well made it is. Because, the Japanese, they take a lot of pride in a lot of stuff that they make, right? Especially stuff that is used on a daily basis, And, a lot of the stuff that we got from Daiso and everything so far has held up really good. But yeah, today's going to be a Daiso inspired survival gear. And I don't like the word bug out bag. I like the word get home bag. Because if anybody is a prepper or a survivalist or homesteader or all three, your castle, everything, your home base is your home. That is where all your stuff is. And when all of your stuff is in one place, you try to go back to it. You don't want to leave your castle, your home, unless there is some world ending act of God that doesn't allow you to get back home, then you're not bugging out. You're just relocating. Because in an apocalypse or a survival situation or a world ending scenario, you will only leave your castle, your home, your fort, is if something devastating happens to make you leave it. And already you should have a backup plan to that. Because even if you have say you have 100-liter bag, that's only good for so long. Even man-made materials only last for so long. Hey, Skinner sis, how you doing? Oh yeah, Sid. Well, see, a lot of people think go underground if something tremendous happens, but the thing is, like in a meteor strike or anything, Sid, unless you go miles underground, a good meteor strike will leave devastating craters within an area. And in doing that, it will collapse all underground tunnel systems. And you don't want to be buried alive in something like that. The best thing you could do in a meteor strike or a gigantic asteroid hitting the Earth is get up to the highest peak possible of a mountain. The higher you are, the more likely the chances that you're going. Hey, look, just a stairway leading into the middle of nowhere. What do they say about stairways that lead to nowhere? Don't climb them. Well, I just showed you that you can climb them. But anyways. Oh yeah, Lukem, yeah. And it's good. Right, Dale. Home is where all your stuff is. Home is where you are more comfortable. Home is where you know everything is and how to protect it because you know the area that you're at. Oh yeah, there's mines in the mountains and everything, but and there's a lot of mines, well-built mines that have been still holding up with hundreds of years of petrified wood, But everything, like I said, everything man-made and everything gives out after time. Cave systems collapse in. Even natural caves, like naturally formed caves, give in and collapse in on themselves. There is more danger. Scientifically, they say there's more danger being in a natural or man-made cave than there is being in the open. Just like just like there's a lot of overhangs and everything in what's called divot caves in like Ohio and Utah, and even out here in the desert areas like Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, that are just little divots with a overhang that protects you from rain, protects you from the heat, stuff like that. And they've even proved that if you make a campfire underneath those divot caves, you can heat up the rocks and dislocate the rocks from their surroundings and have it fall on you. So even river rocks, porous river rocks, will explode under immense heat. If you put, wet, porous river rocks or anything in a fire or around a fire, they will explode like a shrapnel grenade and will hurt or kill you. Yeah, Terry. Yeah. Yeah, in Ohio, there's a bunch of caves. Yeah. 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 Seven Caves area. Yeah. You know, a lot, a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff is all hypothetical, hypothetical scenarios. You know what I mean? Because we don't live in caves anymore. There, there's even divot caves that bandit, like outlaws in the Old West and Native American war parties and stuff used for countless of centuries. And you can see the blackened limestone from where they had campfires underneath these ledges. And none of them have ever broken or fell on people. But it just takes one time for it to happen. And then experts say, oh, well, since it happened one time and this person died from that experience, it can happen to everybody. It's that whole fear factor that they tell people to worry about in survival situations. All right, Sarah, sis, I'll still be here if you need to come back. Yeah, the two things, the two things you always need to worry about in a apocalyptic scenario is one, water. Water is the most dangerous element known to man. Water can seep through the tiniest crack and fill up an area. It can move boulders. It can literally move dirt and create its own pathways. Water is a element that is its own beast. The next is earth. And when I say earth, I mean incidents like earthquakes, cave-ins, stuff like that that can kill you by sheer force, and both earth and water can suffocate you. If you get impact, if you're in a landslide or a mudslide, it will encase you and it will suffocate you. It will close off the air around you and you cannot breathe. And even just mud itself or dirt itself, even sand will compress you. It will, every time you breathe, you can move dirt up. But when you exhale, it crushes you slowly. With each breath, it compacts you to where you cannot breathe. Oh, yeah, Skinner. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, Sid. I ain't that smart of a man. I don't, I don't know about all that Earth cores not spinning, or if it is spinning, or if it's churning, if it's full of lava, or if we're just a bunch of flat earthers. Flat earth. I love that. I love that word. Flat earth. I love it. I don't know why. It's just funny. It's got to be a flat earth. Everything. That's why the earth core stopped spinning, Sid, because we have a flat earth. That's the reason. I solved the mystery. I know, right? Yeah. Supposedly, if we ever lost the moon, supposedly we would, the whole world would be covered in water if we lost the moon or something like that. I read that in a book somewhere in college. I heard I heard through the grapevine one time in my life that if the moon was destroyed, there was a plan. Hitler tried to destroy the moon. You know, isn't that weird that he tried to create a rocket so powerful that it would blow up the moon. And he almost got to that. And the Russians stole his technology and made the V2 missile, or the V2 rocket. And in doing that, you can see how powerful a V2 rocket at that time was. And Hitler thought of destroying the world, destroying the moon, until his scientists said if you destroyed the moon, you would destroy the magnetic pull that the moon has to the earth, and you would flood the world. And we would not have a world to rule if you destroyed the moon. And he was like, what the fuck? And he canceled it. um, yep, it's full of cheese. That's it. That's the reason why he wanted to blow it up. He wanted a piece of moon cheese. That's the reason. Damn it. We could be having moon cheese. Did y'all hear that NASA? Did y'all hear that NASA is wanting to take out the display rocks of the first moon landing? They want to take those moon rocks and cut them in half and see what microorganisms that are in those moon rocks and try to harvest them. They want to see and show the public that they are real moon rocks and not fake. But why do they want to harvest microorganisms that's in it? It's kind of creepy. Well, it's kind of that idea of screwing around with things that we don't understand and creating another pandemic on our hands. Because what if they find some kind of virus that, opens up and gets out into the public? Hey, Lynn, what's up, sis? Well, you lay down and you feel better, Lynn. Thank you for being here, though, sis. I hope you start feeling better soon, sis. Love ya. Yeah. Oh, I understand, Sid. It's just, you know, it's like that virus that they found in Siberia. They found like a 30 million-year-old like virus in the snow that was still alive, and they defrosted it and brought it out, and it started killing other micro, organisms. 30 million-year-old things was just chilling in the snow, just like, oh yeah, like a cryo freeze. I just don't like the idea. I really don't like the idea of screwing around with other organisms that we have no clue about. We don't even know. We don't even know. We're finding new things every day in the Amazon. In the last 5 years, we found out there was a plant that literally zombifies insects and have it do its bidding for it. They're dead, but the fungi that it has in it is literally controlling its body. And they made a video game out of it called something. And there's, like, that makes me worry. But if it was going, it would be from that plant. But we just don't need to be screwing around with other things outside of this planet until we can figure out everything that's on this planet first. That's all I'm saying. That's literally just all I'm saying. It's like if you grow up in one side of the hood, you don't go to the other side of the hood or another project. You don't go to somebody else's projects. Just all will. Oh hell no. That's the same thing. Be going into space and bringing back some other unearthly sickness. Sorry, sorry. Yeah, yeah, Sid. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like call him. Anyways, some guy from the BC era. They found his body and he was perfectly preserved and all this stuff. And when they thawed him, they were checking his stomach contents to see what he survived on, right? What he ate and what he survived on. And come to find out that he had some kind of sickness too. And the when they thawed him, it reactivated the sickness that he had also. And it's in the like CDC right now for further testing. Oh, did you lose me? I'm sorry. Could you hear me now? But yeah, like we don't even know. half of the diseases that was around before our time. Okay. Thanks, Sid. Thanks, Luke. Hey, what's up, Connor? How you doing, brother? But we don't know what happened in the BCs. We don't. We only know what was written. We are uncovering new things every day here. And why are we investing so much money in space travel and we don't even know 30% of what happened in our own past? You know what I mean? We just look at what was written in a book and we say, okay, that's good enough, and just go along with it. We don't try to understand the stuff of the past. Just like scarlet fever. You know, scarlet fever killed off, at that time period, there was not that many people as today in the world. But scarlet fever killed more individuals during its time than the epidemic now has ever done. The flu mutates every year, and we still haven't figured out a way to beat the flu. And the flu kills thousands every year also. We have not, we found ways, preventative ways to stop it, but we haven't eradicated it. Just like scarlet fever, we haven't eradicated scarlet fever. We haven't eradicated Ebola. We haven't eradicated the Black Death. Even the bubonic plague is still in the Badlands of Utah, living in wild pack rats in Utah. There's thousands of rats that have the bubonic plague that is running around the Badlands in Utah. So, if we can't even destroy these sicknesses, what makes us think we're going to be able to destroy something that was hibernating from the BCs? Oh, yes, Sid, I would too. Yeah, Sarah, that's funny. You know, if you pee on your feet, you can get rid of athlete's foot, right? Warm water and human urine. There's a lot of things you can do with urine. You know that? Just ask the Romans. The Romans put piss in everything. They even used their own, like, they sold cologne and perfume with female urine in it in Roman times. Imagine that. Imagine wearing pee cologne. Well, you don't have to be an athlete to get athlete's foot there, Sarah. It's just a terminology because most athletes get it and most weightlifters get it. It's called trench foot, actually. If you get trench foot, you pee on your feet. That means, your feet get moldy and everything from not, for either wearing wet socks or sweaty socks and not being able to change them out periodically or letting your feet breathe. You can even take termite mounds, gigantic termite mounds. You can take a chunk of termite mound and that decaying, decomposition wood from a termite mound and set it on fire and let it smolder. And that smoke will clean your feet, will kill all the bacteria on it and everything because it's an antimicrobial smoke. If you didn't know, now you know. So, if you're ever around a termite mound, break off a piece and smoke your feet with it. And smoke's actually, smoldering smoke is actually a good bathing technique. It actually kills more, like smoke from decomposition wood and everything is better for your body to take a bath in because it kills more bacteria and dead skin, and it cleanses you a lot deeper than actual water does. Because our skin is supposed to be water resistant, only for a certain amount of period of time, of course. But, why did we ever think that bathing was a perfect way of getting clean? There were so natural ways of cleaning. Yep. Oh yeah, Lucum. Yeah. Oh yeah. Eh. Yes. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to read chat while I'm driving. I'm just throwing out useless facts from my small, tiny human brain. Oh, God. I'm sorry. Sorry. Sorry, anybody wearing headphones. Sorry. Just tired. Really tired. I know that. Don't bathe in water. For one, it lowers your body temperature. For two, you get the shivers and the chills from it. And three, that's why they created saunas and smoke huts, is because it was a better thing, not only just spiritually, but as a good detoxation of your body also. Even the Vikings knew about that. I mean, all of our ancient societies and everything knew better ways of living than we do. Supposedly, the alpha race, what we have evolved into, is a bunch of dumbasses compared to our primitive ancestors, so-called primitive ancestors that seem to be more technologically advanced in science and medicine and everything else than what we ever thought of. Terry. Yeah, I mean, your body knows what it needs. You know, it's true. Your body knows what it needs, even though it can't tell you. It's like if you haven't had water in a week and you drink a glass of water, you feel more hydrated, more refreshed, more energetic when you've actually put pure water in your body, ingested it. It's just like certain food, you know? It's your body knows what it craves and it knows what it needs. You don't, because humans are dumb. And I'm sorry, it's true. We think we know what's best for ourselves, and we don't. We kill ourselves living a healthy life. And to prove it to you, there was what was his name? Mr. He created some kind of juice thing, like some kind of juicer. And he created the juicing diet, you know, where you juice everything and you drink it, you drink the pure, you know, minerals and everything out of it. That guy died at the age of 50, or was it 62, 52, 62, something like that. He thought he was a health guru, and he ended up dying younger than anybody else. Well, you know, they do it, we do it too. We also do it. We piss and shit and fucking water also, Sid. It's all good, Lynn. It's all good, sis. Don't even worry about it. But, you know, your body is your body. You can't do what, not everybody in the world can do what everybody else does. And that's true. Some people are more resilient than others in certain things, certain aspects. Just like my grandfather lived to be almost 96 years old, smoking a cigarette right after another cigarette, right after another cigarette. Like, I never saw that man without a cigarette in his mouth. But I'll tell you what, that man survived 2 wars. He never got sick a day in his life. He always drunk a small shot glass. Well, what is it? Like a pint, a half shot or long shot glass. He'd crack 2 farm fresh eggs from his chicken coop. He would crack them open, put them in the shot glass, pour moonshine in it, and shoot it every morning. And he never got sick a day in his life or anything. But, you know, he could outbeat me in everything, even in my youth. Right, Sid, right. We are all different. But actually, to tell you the truth, milk is a decompensating. It decomposes. Like, literally, once it comes out of the udder, it's decomposing as it is. It's literally only made for its own kind. If you test cow milk to a human female's breast milk, it's completely different. And it's because each milk is made for its own species, not vice versa. Yeah, smoking sexy. Yeah. But, that's why we drink formula or straight breast milk when we're children. And then all of a sudden we're changed from drinking breast milk to drinking cow milk. Even though formula for babies is made with the same genetic makeup as human milk, not cow milk. And to prove it, even goat milk is the closest thing to humanoid milk that you can drink and still be healthy from. All tribes in Africa can prove that. They drink goat's milk on a daily basis. Just like camel milk. Camel milk is the most nutritious and diabetic friendly and a lot of medical problem friendly milk to drink. You can drink goat's milk and you can drink cow's milk and be lactose intolerant and not have any side effects from it. Yeah. Well, yes and no. Like, the thing with pasteurization is because we make our body used to it. Pasteurization kills out a lot of the bacteria and the microbes and stuff like that that is making it, well, crap. Like, when you drink unpasteurized milk, it makes you sick because you are injecting yourself with those microbes that are bad. Sorry. Oh yeah, Dell. Like, goat's milk is amazing. Okay. Thanks, Sid. But when you drink unpasteurized milk, like I grew up on a dairy farm, okay? Every morning we would get fresh milk straight from the udders of the cows and everything while it's still warm and everything. And that's another problem. Milk is supposed to be drunk fresh and warm straight from the udder. Once you chill it, you increase that decomposition of it. And that's been proven all the way to the beginning of time with milk. Even as late as the 50s, before refrigeration and everything came around, it was fresh milk, fresh warm milk delivered onto your front doorstep. And now with refrigeration and everything, it's supposed to be made to last longer. Right, Lukem. Yeah. That's eggs is a superpower, is a super protein, should I say. You know, it serves so many different purposes for it. Nice, Sid. Nice. Yes. Same here, brother. Same here. Is the best time of my life, you know. And I would drink warm cow milk straight into the holding tank, not pasteurized or anything. I never got sick out of it, you know. But, you go to quote unquote third world countries and everything that don't have pasteurized milk. A lot of people get sick out of it because they're used to first world traditions and being raised on a certain thing. So you're injecting yourself with a brand new thing, and your body can't handle it. Yeah. Yeah. Just fresh milk only. That's why I say this is why we have so many medical problems now. Humans, you know what I mean? People that people that were raised up in good quality homes and all this stuff that were never truly made to live off of the land, you know? Like natural sourcing, And that's why so many people now are trying to do homesteading, trying to go back to the original ways of the past. And oh yeah, Lukem, yeah, yeah, brother. You get the calcium from it, you get the iron, you get the vitamin D, you get so many, so many benefits out of this stuff. But it's just like how people in America have ruined eggs. People in America, big companies and everything, they wash the eggs. They take that protective barrier off of the eggs. They put it in refrigeration to chill, to kill the living yolk inside of it or preserve it, then send it out to you to eat. That's why eggs go bad and everything after they've been in refrigeration. If you take farm fresh eggs, they can be preserved for, I think it's like a month or 2 months, just sitting on a table in a bowl on a table. Look at all the European households and everything in Ireland, in Scotland, in the UK. A lot of those villages and everything, they have farm fresh eggs sitting in a bowl on their table in their kitchen. They don't have it in a fridge. They don't have any of that. Nice, John. Nice, brother. Right, Sid. Right, yeah. Right, Lukem, yeah. Oh, I understand, Terry, brother. I can understand because I mean, like Texas isn't a big dairy producer, so they have a lot of milk coming from out of state and everything. And you see people buying 2 to 3 gallons of milk every day, like 2 or 3 gallons. You know? Yeah. Nice, John. Yeah. I mean, farm fresh. That's how the world is supposed to be. Everything is. We were built on a hunter gatherer diet. And what is a hunter gatherer diet? Fresh, right there picked, right there harvested, right there, not put back and preserved and everything. The only reason why we started preserving after we learned what fire can do to meat. But if you look at other countries, if you look at a lot of North Africa ways of life and everything, they air dry meat. They don't cook it and preserve it that way. They don't make it like we do with beef jerky. Well, when we make beef jerky, we take the air out of it, right? It's the same kind of process, but we use smoke instead to do it, instead of letting it air dry and, preserve that way. We took salt to drain out the water. We make jerky out of dehydrating it. Hey, Sam, how you doing, sis? Good morning. Nice. Nice, John. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sam. But it is shown that the human body digests raw meat better with less water and less digestive acids when it's rare. And I'm talking about rare as like bloody, not medium rare, not, whatever. I'm talking about like blue rare. Our body is made to digest that better than it is cooked meat. If you take a raw steak and a well done steak, it takes more water, more energy, and it takes more carbohydrates to digest well cooked meat than it does rare meat. And that goes for any survival situation. That goes for whatever. That's why the Japanese make sushi out of raw fish, is because it's quicker to digest. But us as a first world country believe that everything has to be cooked at a certain temperature. Everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be done by the book, the way that they are taught to do it, not how our body is supposed to be. See, and that's a thing too, you know? Like, I feel better and everything eating raw steaks than I do cooked steaks. Cooked steaks make me sick. It makes me, it makes me vomit. But rare meat doesn't. And I've changed my ways. I used to eat well done steaks and everything when I was young because my parents and everything told me I had to eat well done steak. I can't eat raw because it'll make me sick, you know? Yeah. Actually, blood doesn't make you puke. I mean, there's so many recipes and everything throughout history that has been used with animal blood. Just like, in survival situations, if you can get your hands on a living creature like a deer or something like that, if I'm saying if I mean, like, look at Siberia, okay? The reindeer herders of Siberia, when they kill a reindeer, they pour out the blood and everything. They slit its throat, pour out its blood into a bowl while it's still hot and warm and fresh, and they drink it like it's water, because the blood has so many minerals in it. For one, if you're thirsty, you can drink blood and it's just as good as water. Two, it will also fill you up because of the mineral content in it. You can also cook it. You can, yeah, you, it, there is so many things that you can do with blood. And people are taught that it's bad. It's bad for you. But look at anemics. Anemics need all the minerals and everything from blood to live. It like the sign of vampirism. Yeah, yeah, yep. Blood, milk, and flour. Yeah. It also, if you drink warm fresh blood from an animal, from a kill, it will warm your body up. It will literally raise the temperature of your body. Drinking blood. Oh yeah, Lukem. I've ate it. I've ate the whole entire heart of my first kill of the deer while it was still beating. I put the beating heart in my mouth and I took a bite and drank the blood out of it. Oh, Sarah. See, that's the problem, You can't drink your own blood, but you can drink somebody else's blood. It's the same thing as what have I told you in a survival situation you can do if you're with somebody else? You can eat the semen from somebody else, but you can't eat your own semen. Yeah. Yeah, it tastes like iron, like metal. But, I mean, it had a gamey aftertaste to it, though. I guess it had the gamey aftertaste because it wasn't a clean kill. It ran off for probably about a half a mile before it fell over dead. So no, well, it was a mid-season buck. It was probably about a 4-pointer. It wasn't that big. It was probably around maybe around 250 pounds, something like that. But it had that gamey aftertaste with the metal in it. And I think it was because, like I said, I didn't do a clean kill on it. But, does it look like my hair is purple to y'all? Whatever. So, anyways, y'all want to see what I got at Daiso? Y'all want to see what I got at Daiso? Yeah. Yeah. I learned the hard way. I mean, we still ate it. We still used it. We didn't leave the meat or anything. Because my grandfather taught me it doesn't matter if it's a clean kill or if it's not a clean kill. You still eat and respect that deer after you kill it. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Sid. I thought I was freaking out for a minute. I was like, what the hell? Oh, God. Oh. Sorry, bear with me. I'm old. So, first thing I got from Daiso is this. If you see it, it's a collapsible rubber water holder. It is a folding water tank with a carrying strap, okay? It's a 20-liter or a 5.28 gallon water carrier. And see, Daiso. So this is the first thing I got, right? It was 500 yen, which came out to being like $10 for this, or $8 or $10 for it, right? Then oh, then I got a 3-liter waterproof seal bag or a dry bag. Good thing about these dry bags, they are dual purpose. They are used to keep all your equipment dry, and in an emergency situation, you can also hold water in these. So this is still a 3-liter water bag. Then I got this small little storage hamper thing that goes under chairs. And I was thinking that you can use this as a squirrel net, or you could use it as a item net in a tree. Because, see, it folds into a little square in any kind of angle. This thing was like $1. That 3-liter dry bag was like $2. So, I also got one of these, a mini hacksaw. Okay, it's a quote unquote metal saw, but all you really need in a survival situation is this plastic handle and a small saw blade to go with it. Cool thing about this is a multi-change. Like, you see how it's the blades are turned around on the inside of it? You can flip it around and put it into your survival bag with this, and then you have a way to process wood in any condition. Because if you have a saw's better in summertime and wintertime than an axe or a machete, or or an axe or a machete. Really, machetes are more use in summertime. Hey Vegas, how you doing, sis? Hey Marianne, how you doing, sis? So you get one of these small little handheld saws. You can process wood. You can process thinner branches or thicker branches depending on what you need. And you can process it better for what you need. Then I bought this, a push handle folding saw. And see, this is a cheap version of the Silky saw. It's a pull cut. It's not a push and pull. For some reason, Japan only likes pull cutting. They don't like push and pull cutting like we do in America and other things. So, this was like, I think $3. Yeah, 300 yen. I think it was $3 for this. And it's got a lever in the back that you push and pop it open. Then after all that, I got this. It's a Reblosso. And this is a mini, either a portable fishing kit, or you can make, as you can see, it has, give me a second, it has 3 different multi-purpose compartments in it, and it all folds back together. You can make a mini first aid kit out of this, or you can make a fishing kit out of it, or you can make a small hunting and trapping kit out of it, depending on what you need. And it's so small, it just fits in your pocket. So it's really the size of my palm, right? It's a 3 compartment, and this thing was only like $2 for it. I was thinking about making these into small med kits, or when I go to the YouTube family reunion in Vegas, I'm thinking about making every single person that goes to the survival class and everything, I'm going to make a small survival kit out of that for each individual person. Then I like this bag. It is a waterproof gadget bag. Okay. Doesn't weigh anything. It has a huge center pouch in it. It's got a back pouch on it, and it's got 2 pockets in the front. Anybody can make a easy survival kit with one of these, be able to roll it up, throw it in your backpack, put it in the glove compartment of your car, something. And you have enough room in here. You have enough room in here for a shitload of stuff. And it's waterproof. So, with that, this is what we're going to do. We're going to use the Silky Wannabe. Oh yeah, everybody's in the deep freeze. Well, we're coming out of it now. I mean, as you can see, it's sunny. There's no ice on the trees or anything anymore. So, this cheapo El Cheapo it's got a good lock on the back of it, but look at that. It's got a 3-inch blade on it. So let's go play with some wood. Who wants to play with wood? Look what I found. Look at this. All right, so what we're going to do what was that? Probably about 2 minutes of cutting. Probably about 4 minutes. We got halfway through it with this. It's probably meant for a lot smaller branches. This is probably maybe 2 inches wide, and it's still frozen. So, in doing that, if it's a survival situation and all you have is this, I would say cut it halfway and then hit it against a tree, because that's what this is going to do. It's not, like I said, it's a $3 handsaw, okay? You're not going to go and build the Leaning Tower of Pisa with it, okay? But, I mean, for $3, you can't beat it, okay? I mean, you seriously can't. It's got a good lock on it. It cut through good. And it's an emergency situation. It's not you're not going to, you're only going to use it for small tasks, right? But it's still a good blade, It does its purpose. It does what it needs to do. So you probably want to go maybe an inch, probably about an inch width, or a silver dollar width of a branch, What's up, Ron? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, it's a good blade from Daiso. It was $3. It's got a good heavy rubber handle on it. It didn't hurt my hand. It's good for the money. And that's all I do with this channel. I make your life cheaper, And if it's a piece of crap, I'll let you know it's a piece of crap. But this is good. This is good for what it is, a saw. And also, it's a carbon steel blade also. So if you need to, you can strike the back of this with a flint or a hard rock, create sparks, make a fire with it too. Keep that in mind when you get one of these. Make sure it's a carbon steel blade, okay? Not stainless steel. Only carbon steel will make sparks when you strike it on a harder rock. Right, Dale. Yeah, it's good. It's good, brother. And you could probably find it. You could probably find it online. I mean, I'll tell you the name brand of it. So, well, maybe I won't tell you the name brand of it. It just says folding saw for woodworking. Just look up a Daiso. If you see the name brand, the name of that, Daiso. Look up, Daiso folding saw for woodwork, 130 millimeter. Yeah. Look up 300 yen saw. Be careful not to get your hand caught while folding the blade. That's the only thing it says in American. In English, should I say. American. America. But, then I got this. Hey, Tryon, how you doing, brother? Yeah, Ron, yeah, it's like 38.40 here. Yeah, Terry, I hate the pool saws. The reason why I bought it is because so many people say that the silky saws are the best thing that the best thing since sliced bread, because it's a pull cut like that. Thanks, Simon, brother. Love you too, brother. Go get some sleep, man. But yeah, I I just wanted to show, the people that instead of spending almost $60 to $80 on a silky saw, that they could buy something like that for a lot cheaper. You know what I mean, Terry? It's just, I'm used to the push and pull saws. I'm used to the two-way cutting saws, not the cut on the pull and not the push. Oh yeah, yeah. But, you know, for the price of it, $3 compared to a $60 silky saw. Is it a silky by any chance? No. But is it the same type of saw as a silky? Yes. It's not the same quality. No. But I'll tell you what, I bet you anything that saw blade won't break as easy as a silky blade will, because it's a thicker blade than the silky saws. Oh yeah, Terry, yeah. Then you know what I'm talking about, Terry. Yeah, I I use I use whatever I can for a saw. I've used bow saws. I've used triangle saws. I've used those those really thin, flat, double bladed ones. I forgot the name of them. Finishing saws, something like that. I don't know. Take care, Lynn, sis. Love you. But this channel is all about making your life cheaper and give you the exact same survival as you would spending $500 on a survival kit. It's not the quality of the equipment that is going to save you. It never will be. You can give somebody $1,000 knife, and if they've never used a knife ever before in their life, it's pointless. They will break it just as easy as you giving them a $5 knife. The thing is with survival, prepping, all this stuff, is the skill set, is the knowledge to know how to use it. And use it right. Even if you've never used it before, as long as you understand a base knowledge of it, you can survive. Ain't that the truth, Marianne, sis? Nice. See, this is what I love about this. Family. Treating each other like family. This is what we're supposed to do in a chat, people. This is what we're supposed to do to be family. You know what I mean? You get along with each other. Even if you don't see eye to eye with each other, you don't see eye to eye with all your family either. Your actual blood family, you don't see eye to eye with them. Right, Tryon, right. It doesn't have to be expensive to work. It doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg and take a second mortgage out of your house to survive. You don't. That's a gimmick to this. Everybody trying to make a buck on fear. And people believe it's just like when I was at Walmart and everything, and I was talking to a lawyer and his doctor wife, and they were like, we're getting scared of more recent events and everything, and trying to find, and they were looking at $500 backpacks. $500 backpacks for what reason? And I was like, when you're looking at backpacks, you have to look at your medical issues too. How much can you carry? How much, who's going to carry all this? Are both of you going to carry individual backpacks? Or are you going to just carry one backpack and have one person carry it? And they were like, well, my husband has back problems and everything. He can't carry that much. Then why are you buying a 200-liter bag if your husband can't carry like 35 pounds? There's no point in that. And they're like, well, that's these survival people on YouTube said that we need to get this specific brand. No, you don't. Did I help them get a bag? I helped them get all their stuff that they needed for like less than $100. And I told them, you're going to need to do the skills for these things and learn them. And if you don't know your skills before you go into a situation, it's useless to you if you've never used it before. Take care, Marianne, sis. Enjoy shopping. Ain't that the truth, Tryon, brother? They piss me off too. Most of them are fear mongers. Most of them are money makers. Most of them are, you gotta buy this from my shop. You gotta buy this from my Amazon, whatever. It's it's all a game to a lot of these people, Tryon. Oh yeah. Same here, Tryon. Same here, brother. Same here. They're going to get somebody killed, You'll get another strike there, Sarah, sis. But I've butted heads with them too, Tryon, and they don't care about us. They don't care about using common sense. They're in it about money. They're in it for a name. They're in it to, I don't know, to make people fail. But it's it's been almost 2 hours, everybody. Oh God. I've like what me and Tryon was saying, he said he survived on a $4 neck knife, in the wilderness. And me, This is one knife that I made a long time ago. I copied it from another blade. I literally bought the blade itself, reheated it, blackened it, put a patina on it, and got some what are they called? Micarta handles for it. I used to have wooden handles on them, but this knife right here has lasted me for years. You know, and it's a good knife for what it is. You can get any cheap knife and hone it and resharpen it and make it your knife. Thank you, Dale. Yeah, and it just has a cheap what is it? Just a cheap sheath that I found when I was younger. You know, I'm not good at sewing. I'm not good at making sheaths. So I bought a sheath and put it in. Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say, Ron? Hold on. Eggplant. Yeah, trying. Yeah. I just. Nah, you're good, Ron. I'm falling asleep, brother. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to pay attention to the chat. I'm trying to. What's wrong with it, Lukem? Oh yeah, Ron. Same here, brother. You could say I'm like Michael Myers with all the knives and everything. Like, see, old Finn Wolf from Cold Steel, right beside me. I have like 5 knives with me at all times. You know, like, 'cause you never know. You never know what's going to happen. You just don't. And a blade is your tool. A blade is going to protect you and it's going to do things that you can't do, you know? You always need at least a fixed blade knife or a back locking knife. Not a support lock knife. The little pocket knives, when you flip it, it catches in the front. No, you need a back hook knife that catches the back of the blade and holds it. Yeah, Lukem, yeah, it's been working, 12 and 14-hour shifts and everything, trying to get this girl back up and running. Like, Terry. I do, Ron. I really do, brother. Yeah, trying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because each blade, a small knife can do more than a big knife can. A big knife can do everything a small knife can, except for intricate tasks. Like, I mean, if you're in a survival situation, you're not going to sit there and wood carve a spoon. I mean, seriously, that's bushcraft BS. Like, Bushcrafting, I don't even look at bushcrafting anymore, because bushcrafting is literally some dude going and making a mud hut in the woods and living in it. Yes, sir, Trine. Yes, sir, brother. Nice, John. Nice. Right. Take care, Sid. Take care, brother. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Ron. Yeah. I'm going to be pretty soon. I'm going to be starting taking vacations and everything, and like I said, I'm going to be after I finish, because Saturday I have Saturday off. I got to work tonight. I'll have Saturday off, and I'm going to edit some more of my film footage and everything so I can make the Survivor Chronicles series. At least the very opening of the Survivor Chronicles. I'm going to put that out. Then after I show the very first Survivor Chronicles web series that I'm going to make, then I'm going to start coming and doing collaborations with other YouTubers and do the collaboration. I'm sorry, I'm not here right now, y'all. Do the collaboration videos with other YouTubers as secondary survivors or other survivors that I meet throughout the journey, or the character meets throughout the journey. Because you're never going to see the character's face. You're not. You're not going to know who the character is. But you're going to see his actions and what he does. Love you too, Sarah sis. Alright, family. I love y'all. I gotta go and get some sleep, okay? I love you too, Ron, brother. I love all y'all family. I guess I'll see y'all. I'll try to. I have a. I'm going to help my sister Cassie on Forensic Mystics channel. On the 13th. And I'm going to be a special guest on there about the disappearance of Aaron Hedges. How he went missing in the crazy mountains. And we're going to discuss what happened and how he could have survived and all this stuff. So don't miss the 13th, and go over to my sister Cassie's channel, Forensic Mystics, and show them some love and support, okay? Yeah, I'm trying, yeah. I love y'all, family. Y'all take care. Bye, fam. Bye. Take care, trying brother. Love y'all. Bye, fam.